We are now broadcasting. We are live. I'm
1,000
gonna
achievements aside, where's the...
I'm gonna hop over to your world.
Okay, I don't remember where it is. Although I was farming this fucking artifact, like... Go, I don't remember where it went.
OMG, it is met. I like how the iPad, because I'm using I'm looking at the chat from the iPad, it immediately said, you can manage this from your phone. Like, it doesn't even want to be part of
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Oh, God, that's pretty funny. Wow, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm also lurking on Havel's stream because I want to support him too. It's like, dang, we both
No
chose to play
support.
Genshin at the same time within like 6 minutes of each other. Oops. Ayato x Nuvalette, that's a combo.
Blue-haired kissing.
Okay. Oh wow. All right.
That's them kissing.
Hello, friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. While they are awkwardly kissing each other, look away. Which domain are you talking about? Like, what are you looking for?
The one that... So, the Tartaglia artifacts are recommended, because I gave his set to Ayato, so I was like, okay, what do I replace Child's with? And apparently, Nymph, I think it's Nymph Stream, is really good for him. So I'm just getting some Nymphs shit for a Child, even though I don't really use it right now. I still want to replace his set, because Ayato can keep one.
Nymphs,
Like, Nymphs can also be used for Ayato too, but like your ping always has to be super good, which I guess mine is, but I also play on the phone. He's, as you call him, phone guy, so I'll just have a better set that's good for all levels of...
Your mic is a little bit more like peaky crackly than usual. Could you just like hop out and back in? Just
You're also peaky crackly.
Are we both peaky crackly, Matt?
Take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Like, do we both sound like a little bit questionable?
Like, you're popping in and out like a little pop, but...
Matt is saying I think only Rose. I think yours might be more noticeable anyway. I did notice that mine kind of was when I was setting up for this. I could just turn my headset off and back on again. See if that works.
Alright, we'll both turn it on and off, I suppose.
No, there's only Rose. That's what Corbin's saying. Okay.
Okay, then I'll just start up.
I believe. Because we wish to hear your eloquence and excellence in 4K HD.
I guess it's not just my iPad then, it's just what can happen on thingies, because I remember this happened on the iPad too.
Yeah, it happens on PlayStation, PC, usually anyway.
That's good to know.
But it must be savored patiently to fully
Did you fix it?
There we go. No, I haven't turned off the controller yet.
Oh, you're just speaking from the controller. Okay, right. Or instead of turning on and off your controller, you could also leave and rejoin the party. There's two options. You got Rosaria again. Hey, that's an excellent thing, Spidey. I love Rosaria.
There, how do I sound now?
Keep talking.
How do I sound now?
Tell us a story about Nuvalette and Ayato being boyfriends.
Take me now, Nuvalette said as he bent over his ass cheeks and spread eagle for his rich man boyfriend.
Still crackly, but that was a very interesting story. You got Matt going, that's for sure.
You said tell a story.
I don't know how else to fix that. Maybe hop out of the party VC and then back in.
Alright.
Because I want you guys to have... It wasn't as bad. It was still poppy in my ears, but it wasn't as bad. What the hell?
Why does it do this?
That's a...
This is like so much stuff and button pressing.
I know, so much effort. What a comment to join in on. I mean, that is very much Rose in a nutshell, though, right? Is exactly what you would expect. Yeah, I am wearing my headset right now, so when she is crackly, my ears hear it really strongly, let's say, so I'm hoping. Let's hear you!
Hi.
Hello! Tell us another story about the wonderful blue boyfriends.
It's just like sandpaper, Nuvolette screams as Ayato forgot the lube.
Well, it was okay until you said Nuvolette, but I guess that's just what we're gonna have to deal with. Like, it was completely fine, then Nuvolette, it was like, What a difficult name. Alright, you need nymphs.
Nymph stream, yeah. Where's that again? I don't remember.
Well...
I literally have a set already, but it's not great. So, I just want to blow all my resin on that, because I have a lot of resin to kill.
Catch me not knowing where nymphs even is from. Is it up here?
It's like a Sumeru one, I just don't know which one it is. I forget.
Oh, it's in the desert, like, the northern part of the desert. Wouldn't Nuvolette not need lube since he can control all liquid anyway? Asking the real questions here.
Wow, I didn't ask for you to fact check my fanfic.
and then Noodle is like, what is happening? He can't even hear. All he sees is the comments, so he's like, why?
Well, I guess, like, that is a valid point. I guess I'll have to put an edit note and then add in brackets, oh, just kidding, Nuvolette already has his anus pre-lubed.
Okay, well, how about, since he's pre-lubed, how about you get over here to commit the deed?
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Well, Ayato is not a responsible lovemaker. Let's put it that way. That is why he's still single.
The water possesses a depth.
You beat up some of the cubes. Let's go, Spidey.
Sumeru's water, meanwhile.
Alright, just in case I miss anyone, sending my love to everyone here. I don't see... I mean, I think my favorite was just Sage entering as you were talking about your first story time for Nuvolette and Ayato. I will get to the main plot. Oh yeah, I can swap off if you need any friendship points for people.
Well, I wanna... Well, I'll keep Farina, and I'll... What's even in here?
I don't know. It says recommended Dendro, so... yeah.
Who cares? Let's go.
Yeah. I will get to the core event later, but I do want to
my hand, dear.
Hang out with my roommate and help her with whatever she needs.
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
That's what we're calling it.
I'm helping.
I just walked into that. Wait, we beat the other guy up already? Jesus, alright.
Help.
Wow, power of friendship. Corbin is saying, hi, John PP!
Say hi to Corbin.
No.
Say hi to Corbin.
You can't make me.
Ray, enjoy Free Ren. It's such a good anime. Definitely let me know what you think after each episode, because I am invested.
What is a Vorukasha's Glow? Who's that even good for?
Doesn't sound right.
Vorukasha's Glow, I believe, is the Nilu set, isn't it?
I don't have Nilu. That's pointless.
Oh no, I was looking at the menu.
What did you do?
I was literally...
No,
I was opening the... You asked about the set, so I opened the character list.
I think you left the domain instead.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Wasn't very smart.
I didn't
can't believe you would just leave me in there with just Ayato.
I didn't leave.
In his sandpapery cock.
No. I didn't leave the domain. I was still in the domain. I just misclicked on the invite, and then you left the domain.
Yeah, I left. How dare I leave?
Yeah, you left us.
Yeah,
Wait, where's
I
your
left.
other...
It's always me leaving. That's what it comes down to.
You just have Hu Tao, that's it. It's like so
that's all I need.
I mean, probably, but... Shit.
I'll put Frina in there for friendship.
You need very high HP rolls along with her signature weapon to make full use of it. Ouch. Oh, do not start that without me. Whew.
Start it. Do it. Do it.
Where are you?
I'm in here. I was
but don't start without me.
I wasn't there.
I didn't see you.
I wasn't there when you were like next to the key.
I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die. You'll be fine.
I want to die.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I got a little bit of health back. Thanks, Farina. Oh, whatever. We're gonna make it worse. Alright, let's go.
Oh my god, the damage it's seeing all of the digits is just so satisfying.
Right?
I need to send my fire girl one more time so she can actually heal herself. Are we talking about, was it Dia? Dia.
Dia. Where are you going, PP?
Amadia.
I think he's leaving me.
Instead of Amadeus. Amadeus, but Amadia.
Why do I keep getting Nilu stuff?
Because Nilu is your future.
I don't want Nilu. I wouldn't even roll on her banner anyway.
I know, but I mean, you accidentally got Sino and
Of the two characters
Ayato,
that I would not want. Well, Ayato and Sino are just because I wanted Kirawa constellations. Like, I never roll on I hate him or Nilu.
Did you like how we started next to the key?
Yes. Oh shoot! I forgot to heal Hu Tao.
Well, she can heal with her bursty, yeah.
Oh well, Farina can just stand back and stare. How's that?
You can also just have her actually heal. She does have a
yeah,
heal
but
mode.
then her little thingies go away.
Oh my god.
Don't you want her little thingies?
I love her little thingies as she slowly kills my Nahida. It really is.
Here, she'll help kill her even faster.
Thanks.
Anytime, Farina always helps.
Oh my god.
Here. They're fighting together.
Incredible. What's wrong with Nilu? Corvin asks.
I just don't like her character. I'm sure she's a fantastic unit.
Oh, she is, as far as like Bloom team
But
goes,
I really don't
she's
like her
insane.
as a character. I find her really annoying.
That's because her story quest is just really bad. Just ask Havel.
It's so bad. Oh, that's a good flower at least. Well, if you want her freaking artifacts, Corbin, they're yours, because I'm getting just constant ones.
I think it's really funny because, like, when Havel was trying to catch up and go through Sumeru, he had a hard stop moment because the main plot requires you to go through a certain amount of Nilu's story quests. He still hasn't finished it, I don't think. It's just so...
I never started it. I think Nilu's just gonna be forever on that, like, quest thing.
You just
but yeah,
left it
I don't
locked,
like her.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna stay locked. But then again, I doubt my opinion would change with Nilu, but Ayato, who I still call Iwato, because he looks gross, but, like, he's okay now, I guess.
But you like Phone Guy.
I guess. Barely, but, like,
Me, for real.
Still, like, ew. Like, his appearance didn't change, but...
There's a Pokemon in the chat for those who care. God, I have to learn how to actually, like, type on this, tablet.
Oh, hey, I actually got stuff.
You got good stuff this time?
No, it's just defense.
Oh no.
Why do I play a game that hurts me?
Wow, mood. The autocorrect on this thing is going to be the end of me. Oh my god! At least they start me in it now.
Well, me and my 1,000 achievements have something to say about that.
Oh my god, you have so many achievements.
I know, imagine
that's really cool.
Having less than 1,000.
Well, I mean, I feel like you're calling me out or something, because I do have less than 1,000.
How can you have less than 1,000? You should have like 1,100.
That's a very particular number.
Fine, 1,101. Is that better?
I would look at how many achievements I have, but we're in a domain. Hey, congrats on your fungus! It respected the Ultra Ball and nothing else.
Respect.
Corbin has 573 achievements. Nice.
Crit damage headpiece. Yes. Subsets are kind of garbage, but I don't care.
That's a good start.
That's Fantastic. Alright, I need to go condense this resin.
Alright, if we're leaving, then we can stare at my totally necessary achievements. Are you guys ready?
Alright, I'll position Ayato accordingly. There you go.
I'll just go to edit
Hey,
profile,
chat,
I
do you
guess,
like
just to
Ayato
really peek at
inward?
it. Gosh darn it, got 961. Boo.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah,
Also,
you are getting...
do you like where Ayato is positioned?
No, I can't see anything. Oh, yikes.
Cool. Wow.
He was sipping his boba.
Noises.
Yep, I know, it's fine. But yeah, I signed up for 4.3 so that people can get their free drops and stuff. So you'll get primos from me if you keep watching, or if you fall asleep and you just leave me on in the background, you'll get all the drops you need. Oh my god, I found a Sealy in the distance.
Oh, that's my Sealy. Go away.
I'm gonna steal your Sealy.
No, leave him. I can use him for dailies later.
Sage, what do you even want the primos for right now? Are you actively playing again? Are you at least playing to get the Lynette trading card?
If you slap Lynette, you get more primos.
I can't say whether that's true or not, but I kind of have my doubts.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have Lynette.
You do have
Ew,
Lynette.
I also have Fremine. I forgot about that too.
Didn't he come home at least twice? Because there was the freebie and then there was the...
I didn't accept the freebie because I didn't want him.
Are you serious? You willingly did not take a constellation?
Yeah, I told you I didn't want him.
You already had the character. You couldn't just say no.
I didn't want him.
Fight Linny and TCG and find the 3 cards he hid in his ass. Flushed emoji.
Yeah, he hides them up his ass. That is true.
He's cheating.
That's real. I saw a picture. So I saw a picture, so the picture means that it's real.
Sure. Prove that people can turn into water. Ayato.
Water where?
Oh my god, there's a teleport up here that you need to. And then after this one, go condense your resin, and we'll continue the domain.
Ayato is a rude little rich man, and I'm kind of into it.
What?
Still ugly though.
Oh, wait, you throw snowballs at people and they get luckier? At first I read that like, wait, what? Did I just have worse luck now? Spidey throws a snowball at Lady. Lady's 55% less likely to miss the next spawn. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I have any snowballs. I'll throw one at Noodle if I do.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors
What?
of the people of Fontaine.
Noodle has a 92% increased chance of finding a shiny Pokemon in the next spawn. Holy cow! Noodle! Noodle, I know you're at dinner and you can't hear me, but hot damn, you better be here for the next Pokemon!
Rio the Slay bends down to pick up a pencil and Liney slaps him on the rear.
Oh, slap that rear and condense that resin. Holy cow. Well, I was gonna throw a I don't even know if I have a snowball, but I was gonna throw one at Noodle, but since Noodle already has god tier luck now, I guess I'll throw it at somebody else.
His tiny pee-pee cries because it's tiny.
There are
Says
two
Liney.
conversations going on here right now. 30
Liney
catches.
cries, I wish it were bigger. Me too, says Rio the Slay.
Mondstadt's water is
So let's just poke a
crisp and
snowball?
pure,
Okay.
while water from Lireg has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma,
I guess I just
the
have to
water
add the
possesses a
person?
depth of
No.
flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored
Oops.
patiently to
Me
fully
just aggressively
appreciate it.
typing everything in caps because I'm that bad at typing on a tablet, apparently. I helped out so much, Matt. Godspeed. 12%. You have a 12% higher chance of catching your next Pokemon. You're welcome. Hey, shut up, man. Appreciate what you're giving, dang it! Yeah, where's my 92% chance of a shiny? Did you condense your resin, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Wrote a fanfic for you.
Yeah, didn't you hear how, like, Liney was crying over his tiny peepee and Ryle the Slay agreed that he needed to be bigger?
I mean, I did hear that, yes. Oh, no.
Yeah, I write for the fans.
She
I
wants
love that
only
shit
the
so
best for
much. My
you.
eyes totally don't bleed when I see it on my computer screen.
Sure.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Just hanging
They
out
are
in
the
a
pride
bush.
of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them.
Oh my god,
Cause
it's
them
main
no
Fräulein!
Main Fräulein.
Matt, I appreciate that you even tagged him on the Discord, like, Noodle, listen, you haven't said anything in the chat in a hot minute, but this is your moment. Well, I appreciate that, because I'm also concerned. It'd be funny if it's like a really goofy Pokemon, too. I think it's really cool that he got a shiny in his own stream yesterday, and it was a Surfetched. Oh my god, the handsome boy is here! Hi, baby! Imagine a shiny love disc, let's go. Sage just wants a Grimer. Hey, good boy. Are you a good boy? Hello. Oh. He always knows when it's stream time, 'cause he wants to eat you. Yeah. Feed your kitty. It's time.
Don't feed him. He doesn't like food.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
Oh no! The cat
I'm gonna rip your cat from your lap. Rome.
Okay, are you good to handle these solo? Because I got a cat to pet. You don't seem as gung-ho about that.
Do I have anything to heal?
I created
Okay,
another
cook
universe
anything.
and founded paradise.
You
I,
good boy.
Fischl,
Yeah.
am Prinzessin der
You're a cipher ball. Baby. He's cuddling and purring and being a sweetheart. And again, he only does it when I stream on the couch. Alright, I'm gonna run away. Good luck. Good luck, phone guy and main Fräulein. Okay, maybe he'll come over. Alright, cat, don't leave me in these 30 seconds, alright? You can... Oh, no, he's left me in 10! The moment I stopped paying attention, he was like, fuck this! Dang it. I have been abandoned.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Oh my god, it's Ozza!
Alright, everyone stand around Oz. Our Lord and Savior.
I feel so blessed that he permitted us his presence.
We'll never get that lucky again.
No, we have Spidey. We have to wait until the next Pokemon, and then after we
Does
throw
this
balls
look like
for
a
that.
Pokemon stream?
It's a mixture.
Does this look like a Pokemon
Are you
stream?
on the chat? Do you see the people?
Yes, that's why I said, does this look like a Pokemon
Then
stream?
appreciate the people and what they find interest in, okay?
Does this look like a Zelda stream?
I am typically known as a Zelda streamer, so
We don't like Pokemon in this chat.
By royal decree.
just for that, I should become like a Pokemon Nuzlocker.
Oh, please don't.
Do you
I
even
will, like, unsub from this apartment.
do you even know what that means?
Yeah, Nuzlocke Challenge is the one where you, like, stay with the same team, and if they faint, you can't use them again because they're dead.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's like Ayato, I can't use him again because he's dead.
You fucking killed Ayato.
Yes, I can't use Ayato. So yes, I know what a Nuzlocke is.
I mean, yeah, you can't revive him, so yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he has to stay dead. Oh well, I guess I lost Ayato. Nothing of value was lost.
I feel like I actually have seen someone do like a Genshin Nuzlocke where if the person got knocked out in battle, they just never use them again because they're quote dead.
Yeah, I guess Ayato's dead, so I gotta bench him now.
I can't believe Ayato's dead. Hi, handsome boy.
Why do I keep getting Nilu artifacts? Like, I'm just gonna kill him myself. And this is actually a really good one.
Because your future is destined for Nilu.
I'm not getting Nilu.
Pilu.
I need to heal Ayato with those sun shrooms again.
Now he's cuddling up to the other pillow. Good boy.
Everyone hold hands.
Alright, I'll just handle this.
Ow.
The tides beckon.
Get in my little circle of rain.
Oh my god. I love your circle of rain. It's very rainy.
Everyone hold hands.
Go Oz, go.
Be sanctified.
Ayato is revived only to rain. It's the spirit of Ayato coming back to bless us with his death. Oh look, the rain. He is here with us in spirit. In spirit and not in person.
You didn't die though. You're literally right there.
In spirit, he will always stay with us. It's like I can see him now.
Yeah, I definitely recommend throwing like a big ball, like an ultra ball or something at whatever comes
That was
next.
such a waste of resin.
Ooh, if that ends up being a shiny, that would be really cool. A Sinistea, that's a cool one. Did you not get anything of value aside from that crit damage?
I guess I technically got. Let's get shield. Where are we? There's a bastard. Alright, so I got. Let's see. I think I got. Yeah, I got a hat that I really liked. Yeah, crit damage hat. It's got really bad substats, but we'll ignore that.
I think I farmed this domain specifically for Nilu, and then I never stepped foot in here again.
I'm sure I've forgotten something.
Probably. Where is Nilu? Let's look at Nilu.
I have a good flower.
Oh, I only got a 2-piece from this. Oh my god, hello, Noodle! He can hear us now. Acknowledge
Hi, Bleedle.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see how this Pokemon turns out for people. I want to see a shiny by Noodle's name. This is like the moment. I don't even know. You probably want like HP percent on her.
But I also see the meaning.
Wow, my
in all
artifacts
the
for her are
others
kind
Fontaine.
of whatever.
Literally
like everyone caught it, but no shiny. Dang.
The courage to say anything in opposition.
How much for that shiny percentage?
Yes.
Right?
This was a fine idea.
It's like a bad artifact that has potential and then just labels
Rolls
to
in
flat
defense, yeah, always.
Oh my god, speaking of which, that artifact rolled into flat defense.
Did it really? No. Is there anything else that you need to do?
Wow, and it also rolled into flat attack.
I feel like you're gonna need another crit damage circlet.
Well, I'll take it for now, because that's all I got.
Well, it's better than nothing.
It's
like
better than, like, the HP one I had.
Right, it's called you put it on there and then you fix it later.
Sure will. The feather is pretty garbage. That flower has high potential, though.
Are you excited for the Roses and Muskets event?
I'm excited for that 14% crit damage at level 8.
Woo! I wonder how long it takes for people to recover.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to be friendly.
Hold the selection button to use the group function to quickly select multiple artifacts.
I love that out of all of my luck, I threw one at Matt, and he only got a 12% increased chance. I mean, hey, he caught the thing, so I'm going to claim that it was all me. But I don't really know what I should be doing as far as, like, artifacts or building people. Because I was like, yeah, I'll do more golden troop. And then I look at, like, I mean, sure, maybe if I found a better crit damage for my Farina, because the substats are, like, decent, but not great. But I don't think I have, I don't think I have another crit damage. That one's actually pretty wild on my official, dang. I've got some decent crit rates. I mean, do I have... That one has worse substats. I could have sorted them by crit damage like a smart person. That's an amazing HP one. Holy. I can see why I locked it. Hello, Beckers! Hello, bees!
I see the value in my own work, but I
How
also
you?
see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
Elemental Mastery, crit damage. That
continue
one
to take
is
pride in
okay.
fulfilling my
None of my
duties.
crit damage ones are particularly exciting. You could tell that I farm the golden troop domain a lot because it's I have so many. Why do I have this many of the circlets? Jesus. This is a lot more than I'm used to having. But yeah, this is an amazing HP piece. I'm kind of intrigued about what else it would give. Oh yeah, I haven't... Oh, flat attack. I haven't upgraded anything since they did the new update. You're betting defense. It was flat attack, but it might as well have been defense. Oh, give the puppers some love for me. I thought you were shooting me for a moment, but then it turns out that you were just Spider-Manning up here.
What, does Neuvillette not like Ayato?
Oh, we're being attacked by something. Oh, it's mushrooms.
Don't ship the hot new Genshin ship.
I feel like there's probably gonna be other pairings for Ayato, you know?
Like what?
What else is... Oh, you aggroed another mushroom. Angry
What
mushrooms.
other pairings would there be for Ayato other than Neuvillette?
Well, I feel like aside from Toma, who would be like the one that you should mention first,
Nah, Toma doesn't like Ayato.
apparently he interacts very well with the new girl Chiori, which is in the plot coming up. Toma is a sweetie, I agree. He's
too
perfect.
sweet for Iwato.
Is there anything that you need my super awesome assistance for?
Yes.
What's that?
It's called Guard the President.
Wait, what level is President? Hold on. Why am I guarding this man? Oh, he's level 40!
called Guard the President.
Okay, well, where does the president want to go?
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
The president wants to go.
Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
President wants to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Why?
Find out. Alright, don't kill him.
Why are you running ahead?
What does he even have as a weapon? Hold on. Oh,
isn't that
perfect.
like a white tassel or something? Or a black tassel?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a white tassel.
Rough. Well, I don't think there's any enemies in this room, so perhaps we're saved.
Actually, I changed my mind. Let's go here.
Oh. I immediately am like eyeball.
Help! Help!
Help, help. You're just standing here in the open.
Help!
Oh, Jesus.
Bow your head.
Oh my god, it was all the president. Congratulations. Hey,
Help
Guard
the
the
president
president.
find
I remember
bugs.
this game. Okay, honestly. Yo, you're wishing for Navia's axe, Corvin? Yo, best of luck. Congrats on your Navia, by the way. I actually did roll for Navia, and I lost my 50-50 and got, I think it's E or C2 Tainari.
I don't have him.
I don't know what my pity on the weapon banner is, because I haven't rolled on it in so long that after 6 months your history disappears, so it just doesn't exist. I'm at 45 wishes into Navia, and I'm like, no thanks. I mean, you are guaranteed your next 5-star, so you do have to choose which one you want. Personally, I'm holding out for Cloud Retainer, because she is my MVP always. Ow.
The president!
I saw you running into that, so I tried to get in closer to, like, save you, and then I got smacked by the axe.
President, no!
Well, I failed to protect the president, so I guess I should be fired and, like, be fired.
Oh, I got a chest. Well, it's the foundation of which civilization is built. Thank you for your wise words, President.
I mean, Noodle, you don't have to necessarily farm. Just play the game normally, and then just wish when you can if you do want her and see what happens. Oh, is it because I'm here?
It's a bow.
You're a... The president can't throw his spear? Here. Mr. President. Oh my god.
Mr. President can't throw. Mr. President demands sustenance.
Mr. President.
I love how I even got an achievement for that.
You got an achievement!
Where do you think you're going?
Don't even deserve.
President Mahamatra.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
I see that everyone builds Ganyu with Wanderer's Troop, and now I'm over here like, should I rebuild my Ganyu instead of Blizzard Strayer? Because I like how it shows the recommended sets, but then I'm also like, oh god, I'm like hilariously outdated on the, quote, meta for some characters.
Protect him.
Is there a way to farm the Intertwined Fate? Yeah, there's a few different... It's mainly collecting the Primos from your world, like either by exploration or by doing quests. Or alternatively, there is the shop button, and if you've built up enough Star Glitter, you can purchase these, but I don't have...
Or you can use your credit card and just buy gems.
Yeah, so make sure you add the 3 digits on the back.
Make sure you get your mom's credit card.
Alright, Mr. President, is there anything else that you need?
Help Mr. President find beetles.
Oh, hell no. you said Scarabs? Yikes.
We all love some scarabs.
That's a pull up the interactive map sort of thing, because most of them...
That's what Nouvelette's for.
Nouvelette can't find them in the desert. Are you kidding
Yes,
me?
he
Hates
can.
it out here.
He can do everything.
I mean, he's amazing.
I'm surprised I'm not dead yet. That might change in like 5 seconds. I see an enemy.
You're just racing towards them.
I have no idea where they are. I'm just going this way to see what happens.
Hey, girly, are you an Animo user? Because you blow me away. Matt, please.
Oh, girly.
Most of your scarabs are underground. So I don't know how much your underground exploration is. But you
There's
gotta
a
do
treasure
more of
chest
that.
over here. Protect President while he claims.
President is too far away. I can't even see the president.
You have to catch up to the president. He's used to Farina. Why isn't he used to this level of chaos?
Because
Farina
of
would
you.
be much more stressful. Alright, protect him, okay?
I can't catch up. Oh, it's just a bird. I like how you deliberately pissed off the bird and then you stared at it. That was, work of art.
Thank you for protecting the president.
Okay.
What's in here?
This is the exit for a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, the entrance to it is actually, you'll see it on the map.
Oh, look,
Directly
I
to the
found
right
a friend.
of us. Okay.
I found a friend.
I feel like the president, wants me to hang out, is what I'm getting. I was gonna switch out Tainari, but I realized I brought in Tainari specifically to find
Oh my god,
scarabs.
Tainari, protect the president. I don't even know what a Tainari is. I've never seen him before.
I mean, those two are actually shipped together.
Oh my god. Oh no! Tragedy strikes
How
the
did you
ship!
die?
He was at 150 health.
Did they sneeze on you? Two of them were being...
Ayatos is staring at the ground like the president has died.
Okay, well, the president has
President's back.
died, so... Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he's back now.
I'm gonna go do plot now, president.
You're gonna leave the president in the middle of the desert?
Yes.
At least light him this fire. The president is hungry.
With what fire person?
Get a fire person and light the way.
Oh my god, I'm gonna set you on fire. There's
You're gonna
a
set Samuel on
Bergmite
fire?
in the chat. I know most of you are already catching it, but just for those who are not actively watching, like me, I guess.
Please help this man feed.
Yeah,
Last.
I figured. Fuck you. Alright, bye.
At least watch as he cooks himself.
No, I watched him die. That's as good as it gets. Hello, Ruby!
You see this abandonment, Ruby?
I bought some shoes from my drug dealer. I think they laced it with something. I've been tripping all day. That's very cute. I mean, terrible, awful, unbelievable, wow, so fake, but also funny.
Oh, fake.
Oh my god. We're gonna commence in the plot. Our friend's ready for plot.
I will allow you to enjoy the plot without my voice.
Gasp. Are you gonna be watching?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. I love you, friend. Everyone send your love to Rose while she's still in the VC, and then...
If any of you send your love to me, I'm calling the cops.
Matt, did you not see the name of the stream? Which is literally Roses and Muskets? my two options were either Navia story quest or this, and I honestly want to see this. You came here early. You were very cute. You were very sweet. Siege is sending you love. Wow, she didn't even let me continue to say who else sent her love. She just immediately left. Well, she'll be in the chat, being a wonderful person. It's okay, Matt. I understand. I mean, I do try to give it a few days before I stream them, just so that I try not to spoil my viewers and give them a chance to play it first. But also, I want to play it now before I get spoiled, because the internet is a very dangerous place. Well, how about you start playing it right now too, Matt? Like, listen, I'm not even going to... I won't start it until you start it with me. We'll just play it together. No! Wow, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I invited a person to play the game at the same time as me, and then he's just like, yeah, how about we just don't? You're saving the quest for daily Okay, well, I tried. Listen, I'm sure you don't have 100% on your world, right? So you could just grab a couple of chests or, like, an oculi or something. Sob, 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 sob. Either way, as much as I am teasing you, all the love met, I appreciate the lurk as you avert your gaze and play probably Final Fantasy? Let me catch up from 1.5 and get to 4.3 and we can do it together. Will you be ready to do that by tomorrow? I wonder how much time it would take to catch up from 1.5. Like, if you just sat down and played it back to back to back without skipping every cutscene, I wonder how long that would take. Alrighty, I have given people enough sufficient warning on what I plan to do, and I also casually stood here just outside of it for that explicit reason. But now we shall commence!
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How can you only be telling me this now?
I'm afraid that there's nothing really I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
Wow, mood.
But what about my film?
Oh, Xavier. I love that he's been an NPC that's been showing up since, I believe, Inazuma. Maybe earlier, but I do recall him being around Inazuma filming stuff. Oh boy, I can't wait to not get spoiled watching this stream. You're welcome in advance, Noodle.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
No, the thing is, Ruby, is that I directly titled my stream after this event, so that just means that people can't claim that they're being spoiled when the literal title is what I'm doing. I also want Stellar Jade's gimme.
Oh.
Hey, isn't that Xavier? So he's back in Fontaine now.
Should Fischl get the Fortuno minion? I mean, you're mainly playing on the Fischl account, so I would say so. Aww. Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub, Rube. It's interesting. Mr. PP happened to have, like, he got an old iPad earlier, like yesterday, and I've never had an iPad or a tablet in general, so he just sort of chucked this one at me. So I'm using, instead of using my laptop, I'm using the tablet for this one, so I can actually see you guys on the tablet and also activity feed and everything. But when you did that when you did that priming sub, it didn't actually update the feed at all. I saw it in the chat, but it's not. Oh, maybe it's the opposite way. Hold on. Oh, it's the opposite way from Interesting. Well, it still didn't update. It just shows Corbin's bruh from an hour ago. But good to know. Whatever, I'll just pay attention to the chat. I am Musket. You're correct. You see me.
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear Traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time.
How have you been?
Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
Well, I had no concerns about spoiling you, Corbin, because I was lurking on your stream both yesterday and for a bit this morning. I have to admit, I was shocked to see that you were streaming at like 5-something in the morning. But I didn't want to admit I was awake, so I just lurked for a bit, and then I went to bed. But, yeah, I have no concern about you not being caught up to date.
Can't you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontaine Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
The Fontaine Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontaine Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in. The Fontaine Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids, and eventually welcomed the Hydro Arconageria. The holiday is deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
A little sound effect.
I was just trying to recall the exact description from the books, in order to avoid any unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to recite things straight from the source.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and the Lantern Rite in Lille.
Exactly.
Yes, those are festivals of a similar variety. Who doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time each year.
Well, glad to know that we'll have a seasonal event in Fontaine just before Christmas. Let's go. Why is Paimon talking? Ask Koyo.
To commemorate the Loch Knights, people will imitate them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups, and going door to door asking for pure water. But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
Incredible.
Really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year you can hear a bunch of them saying, "Trial or treat."
Okay, well, instead, they should hire Noodle to provide an alternative voice for Paimon that you could toggle between her original and Noodle's version. I would just exclusively listen to Noodles.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. But how does that connect back to the film festival?
Correct. You can't say incorrect about my opinion.
Yes, it appears I've strayed off topic. I just got too excited after seeing you. Let me get back to the point.
They most definitely should not do that. Why not?
The Fontaine Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more people to the art form. During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
It's called the Farina Award. Oh, God, I love it.
The what award?
No, you can't say the what award. You heard her. You heard the man.
The Farina Award! You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name.
Well, Noodle, if that's the case, then you would have to negotiate for a high rate of pay, a lot of breaks in between, make sure that you have lots of water and whatever other doodads that voice actors have to keep their throats, safe. And yeah, just like do it periodically over days instead of like in one go. Genius.
Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar.
Hell yeah, she is.
Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
I want the Farina Award.
Alright, guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
That's right, Paimon, shut up.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
Eyeball emoji.
Chiori? Sounds familiar. Where have we heard that name before?
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too.
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress.
Okay, but if she's the one that's responsible for Navia's outfit, 10 out of 10 would hire her to make me an outfit. Also, I like how Chevreuse, or I just call her Chevy, is just hanging out in the background.
Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Not only that, but somehow they managed to rope in, like, the head clan of the Yashiro Commission.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them?
Absolutely, let's go.
Judging
I'm
from
ready.
The time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
The crack of muskets, breaking the silence. Let's go. You killed a big ice fern thing? Congrats. This looks cool. I always love what they do with the menus. It always looks very, like, either neat or cute. Well, we're going for the plot, first of all, but I'm glad to see I have other stuff to do. A Morlul is in the chat. You like the dead kid? Of course you did. OMG shit game. I rolled 5 times and didn't get Navi it. I quit. I love that you come on Genshin for each update just for your like few free wishes, and then you're just like, this place sucks every time. Can I just say I love my stream deck? What a flex. I don't have a stream deck. I would love a stream deck. Where do I gotta go? I gotta jump down. Can I jump down there instead of waiting for the elevator? Perfect. I'm glad you enjoy your stream deck. I like her color scheme.
Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet.
Congrats on your molols.
And who are they?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
I love how your options are like between Navia's outfits and Kirara's. Which one stands out more to you?
Why, thank you. I strove to create an outfit that matched her high social station as the demoiselle.
Maybe I should have picked Kirara just so she could be like, yep, I did it because post office.
So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Ah, well, it's like this.
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Hey, Rose, do you love fashion? Are you a fashionable gal? I mean, I know the answer is yes, you are fashionable, but do you love fashion? Yeah, in the trial for Navia, she's absolutely insane. One of the attacks that I did for her ended up doing 150,000, and I was like, okay, wow. And I've heard from people that even if your Navia isn't built well, she still just does like stupid high amounts of damage. I'm like, that's very tempting, but I have one love and one love only, and that is a bird from Liyue.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
No, Oz is from Monsa. I'm very specifically referencing Cloud Retainer. Once you see the drip for her, like the drip marketing, you will understand.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
Noodle, you definitely need to play through the Liyue plot far enough to get to the whole, like, Adeptus storyline, because you'll encounter quite a few Adepti, and Cloud Retainer is one of them. Hello, Jimmy!
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
You've done some of it. Well, Cloud Retainer is the beautiful bird. So at some point you'll encounter Cloud Retainer. If not immediately, then during Ganyu's story quest. So just keep that in mind. You'll see some excellence.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet.
You'll get there before long, Spidey. Let's go.
The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
They're after prestige! Just kidding. I don't think they care about that. Maybe they just want to be tourists in Fontaine. Oh my god, it's Phone Guy and other people.
Really? Then where do you live?
Oh, I love Yoimiya. It's so nice to see her.
We Malazines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
You're so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived, but I haven't even finished chatting with Aval yet.
I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
God, I haven't seen or heard these characters in so long.
So I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
I think the funniest part about this whole sequence was that even though I didn't have autoplay on for most of it, it was just playing through it regardless. It just ignores your setting
Welcome
there.
to the court of Fontaine.
I think it's because they were moving on a boat, so they had, like, they must have set down certain flags of, oh, you need this next piece of dialogue because they're gonna enter they'll reach the end before if you don't have it skipping through.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Just said peace out, Inazuma. I mean, to be fair, given what was happening in Inazuma at the time, I don't blame her.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
What is the Yashiro Commission going to do with Ayato and Ayaka here?
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Tomo secretly taking control of one of the 3 commissions.
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
I do like her braid. It's very cute.
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
I just wanted to go on a date in another country, is that? I thought I would always get the lead role. Why is that my dialogue line? That would not be what I would say at all.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you.
I mean, to be fair, you are taking the lead role on all of those side quests that you do with him, so I guess it makes sense. Toma running the entire commission by himself, man, I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Toma will also be dead.
So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
You didn't know where I'd be, so you hired people from Inazuma, which is geographically the furthest away from Fontaine you could have gone.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
Yeah, I heard that you saved another nation. Good on you.
Oh, so you all know each other already. My, what a coincidence. What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots for us too?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure there'll be enough food.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Very well.
Welcome to the Adventurers
Then please,
Guild.
Kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight.
I mean, Fontaine, as far as any of the cities in this game goes, going to Fontaine would be the equivalent of going to, like, a really big city like New York City or Toronto or Vancouver or something like this. It would be like you're a country bumpkin entering, like, a friggin' metropolitan abyss, you know?
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec. Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
What are you both on about? What is happening? Time to roll. Like dinner. Or a barrel. Do a barrel roll. Navia isn't a bird retainer. A gleg. I don't know why the extra G at the end just sent me, but a gleg. Thanks. I appreciate that. is a handsome boy, and he is sleeping on the couch on the other side. Navia is Geomami. I would definitely like to get Navia, but she'll probably be one I roll for later.
This is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them. And the flavor has many layers too.
Yeah, Geo gives you the crystallized reaction, which gives you shields, and some of them are just straight up like, some of the characters have abilities that give you even better shields.
Yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we?
Yeah, how about you don't offend my
for the film
food?
been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew. A lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
I mean, Navia would just be fantastic in general, but, you know, there's actually a ton of characters that would be super good for your account if you wanted to go the, quote, good route. Like, the fact that Raiden Shogun is coming out in the second half of this update, she's always a fantastic unit. But honestly, just pick whoever you're interested in. Whoever looks cute or, like, looks good or fun to play, whatever strikes your fancy.
Oh, it's called The Two
Amber.
Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty good.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
None of them will date you, so whatever is your taste.
Oh? What is it?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him to court over the matter?
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of mora on such short notice. Besides, we have to consider the film festival's submission deadline.
I love how, you know, the star actors from international, you know, like they're all on the other side of the world, are like, okay, they're literally rich too, but they're like, yeah, we'll raise the funds, why not? And he's like, But Rose, you already have Toma, aka John PP. Unfortunately, he died. Wait, what? Oh, it's the Risley. I was like, all I read was the one sentence, and then he died. I was like, excuse you? This is fine. Alright. I wish there has to be a way for me to just be able to copy-paste this on a tablet, right? I can just, instead of having to type this in every time. No? Oh, there's a copy button. Undo? Why am I undoing? I don't know what I'm undoing. Oh, I sent it twice. I'm a moron. Okay, well, I mostly did it, but it didn't do the exclamation point. Oh, no. Oh, no, she's losing it. I was summoned. You heard John PP, and you're like, I am here. Hello.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
Well, that's generous.
No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just to act for free? Oh, no, that won't do.
No.
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation.
We're already rich mofos from Inazuma.
Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past, so we hoped this trip would serve as a good start for the future.
You're harassing Havel? Good. I'm lurking on his stream on my phone. Just just to be able to support him in whatever way that I can. But be sure to send him my love as well. Isn't that the other girl from the banner? I like how she can just go water mode. Yeah, she is a cryo unit, but she does have the ability to, like, glide over water and, like, freeze stuff.
Indeed. You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
Oh my god, I was banished to the phone for secondary watching. He's still supporting me, but I am the lesser. Which is fair. I would like you to support Havel, so thank you.
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation. This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine. It's my hope that the film can be finished and released as smoothly as possible.
Oh, I think, like, my cat woke up because he hears Rose moving downstairs, but he's, like, too sleepy to move, so he's just, like, staring. Hello? Hi. Go back to sleep, baby boy. He looks really weird. I need a Lady Shiny, thanks. I'm holding out hope. I would love for you to get a Lady Shiny. I would also love a Lady Shiny. And then I would also like a Noodle Shiny. I'm also greedy. I want both. Lady Hydrate, I literally have been muting myself during this cutscene for that exact purpose. I just finished my beverage.
If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
I'm getting beat up with snowballs. I mean, it hasn't been a full hour yet, Spidey, but maybe in the next, like, 10-15 minutes it will have been.
All right. I'll do as you say. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble together enough Mora now, even if it means selling my house, my camera, and every single family heirloom.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Me too. Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
Girl, you brought Mora for, like, souvenirs and stuff.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to...
Ew. Alright, enough about that.
Wait, did she just go ew?
Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free. I think we will be able to make this happen.
Okay, so I was a little indifferent to her until that moment. The fact that he starts sobbing and she just goes, oh, ew, that slayed me.
So, instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
Oh, but how can we help with that? We don't know much about making a film.
Alright, pull yourself together, Xavier. Tell us if there are still any open positions left among the crew.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics.
I will clearly be the best person for logistics.
I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and director's assistant will also need to be filled.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapper board to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
So not Paimon, then.
A clapper board? Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap whenever they start filming?
Lady, guess what I've been listening to on the drive to and from work? Is it, perhaps Critical Role related? Eyeballs?
Yes, that's right. Are you interested in that job?
For sure.
It is not.
Always wanted to try that.
Oh, snap. And what are you listening to, Noodle?
Alright, then you'll be our clapper loader. I can find someone from the store to help with logistics. What do you think, Xavier?
Oh, fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
Oh my god, to be a master? Nice. Oh, I love that we had that conversation with Mako. What, was that yesterday or just a few days ago? Like, either way, it was fairly recent.
Oh, she's great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
I'm such a good camera woman.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
Sure.
I'm sure that's due to the Traveler's journey across Teyvat and all the places they've seen. After so many adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
Oh, I think it was on my Tuesday stream. I thought it was that, but I was like, maybe it was one of your streams. Maybe on like a Wednesday or something, but I wasn't entirely confident in that. I don't even remember if you streamed on Wednesday. I know you did on Thursday. I think you did on Wednesday as well. I love how they're all complimenting you on how excellent you are at a thing that I, like, barely do. I don't take pictures very much.
What do you say, Traveler? Are you interested in the job?
Lights, camera, action!
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
Okay,
I actually really love him. He's such a goof.
So, all that's left for us to find is a director and an assistant.
Oh, me! I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right? I can handle that.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably also busy working on their own films these days. I'm not sure who will have time to help.
I love Yoimiya.
Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant. She could be a good director, right? Besides, it's not like she has anything else to do right now.
Oh my god, Paimon? She needs to chill out with her Farina sass, okay? Like, I don't know why she is so, like, tee-hee pushing those buttons, but I just want to, like, chuck Paimon across the room.
Farina? Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble project?
Is it so humble when you have international people, being part of it?
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in Fontaine.
Wow.
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and now she's taking up work as a director.
Of course, Ayato has all of the intel about the happenings of places far and wide.
Well,
why not?
I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect, and the storyboards were also excellent.
Lady, is your concussion gone? I'm a little confused by that question.
Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can think of right now. You'll never know until you give her a shot.
Fine. You're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for the sake of my film. Anything!
Anything. I'll even hire the Farina
I'll have to
Award.
ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence. I just hope she'll agree to help.
Wait, what? This player is too far away to throw a ball at them? Did you see them in the last few minutes? Hold on. Try now. I'll also try to throw a ball at you. Where's Lady? I can't believe she hasn't been here. That's really goofy. Oh, excellent. Thank you. Let's see how my snowball does. Oh, I literally that just sounds like it's painful. I literally got you a ball, but I smacked you in the face with a phantom ball, so I hope you can forgive me.
Do you need us to also come along?
Yeah, let's go drop by Lady Farina's residence. Let's just all show up at once.
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine, and I'm sure there are many places you would like to visit.
Well, what if the first place they want to visit is Lady Farina's residence? Hello?
Just leave this task to me. It's part of my duties as the producer.
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
hopefully more people have snowballs to pelt at friends. Maybe you'll get a phantom ball out of it. She's too busy with Nouvellette. Mood.
I'll go with you. By the way, you might want to consider bringing a gift.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now, so having some familiar faces there should help your chances. Besides, the whole thing was our idea in the first place.
Well, at least with that, Spidey, you can actually just go to Sumeru. There's no story progression or anything locking you out of that. You just have to physically make your way there.
All right, then I'll start making preparations. As for the gift...
A gift for someone who was once seen as the Hydra Oricon. I wonder what she would like.
Macaroni.
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring, so perhaps I should get another exquisite clockwork contraption for her.
Macaroni.
Can't we just bring some desserts, like the Fontanalia mousse?
Yes.
But wouldn't that be a little too cheap? She does like desserts, though.
She does like noodles.
Isn't the Fontanalia festival happening right now? I heard Abel tell us on the Aquabus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for sweets. To do something like that, she must have a real sweet tooth.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy, it might actually make her feel more uncomfortable.
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontanalia mousse.
And macaroni.
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a lot of work, you know.
I do like Shiori's hair curls. Like, now that I've seen it from the backside, it's actually very cute.
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
I love Charlotte.
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontanalia mousse?
Yes. We'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert in the world.
You're a Mondstadt.
Well, what could that be?
Your words of praise.
Just help yourselves.
You go ahead. No need to worry about us.
Oh, I hope Farina will like the gifts we prepared. Oh, and if you still think we should get something else for her, just let me know. I should be able to make some fireworks.
Okay, that's just cute. I'm so happy to see Yoimiya again. Like, man, it's been a hot minute.
Looking forward to the good news.
Yes, her burst does heal the party noodle. I need a new Mon stat. I see what you did there. And it should be, oh my god, you summoned one! Woo! Alright. I mean, you did ask, and it was like, alright then. Amazing. I mean, if I came here, I guess I would also be standing here watching them slowly rotate around and, like, you know, mix the giant soup. Go to Farina's apartment. Don't mind if I do. Does this look like a Pokemon stream? I mean, I do gotta catch them all. So yes. Gotta catch all of the Genshin characters. Are we actually allowed to go inside this time? It's not just like, be at the door? Let me in! Let me in!
We're here! This is where Farina lives.
Let me in!
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
You want them all but Venti? Well, I don't want Albedo or Cleet and... or Child. There's like a few that I don't really care about.
Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea? Who are you?
Oh my god, I know that she was literally just in the last update, but I'm like, I missed you!
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh,
is that the Traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Great introduction.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello, hello.
Nope, she already knew her anyway.
So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know.
I want to beat you up, especially since I normally wake up after noon. My bad.
Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel.
Oh my god.
Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
I'm gonna beat her up. How did Paimon drag her over? Oh no.
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
She was reading her fanfics of, Nouvellette X Farina, of course.
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina. We hope you like it.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontainalia mousse? It's one of my favorites.
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with.
We brought you your favorite dessert. Please do all of this work for this film production.
Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
You like Farina now? That implies that you didn't always like her, Corbin. She deserves all of the love. She's the best.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader and she's the camera operator.
Camera operator. That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really up to it?
I can show you if you like.
No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
I mean, that's 100% fair.
Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself. If she can satisfy you with her camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you say?
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera.
I'm gonna be so
Alright,
good.
How about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your work is up to my standards. Very good. It's essential for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work.
Why are we trying to satisfy a woman with our camera skills? Don't worry about it.
Are you ready? I have high standards, you know.
Always.
Okay, grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
Estelle is the boss of Beaumont Workshop and has always been proud of her forging machine, as it can not only precisely control strength of temperature, but also takes no effort from the blacksmith. Let us film a promotional video for her workshop. Remember to emphasize the superiority of her forging machine. You'll need to film several shots according to the director's requirements and compile them into a video. Camera positioning is key, and you should ascertain the camera position requirements beforehand. Imagine you add this to your resume and be like, yeah, I filmed for Genshin Impact. When filming, there will be narration requirements. Select the most suitable narration according to the story. Mine was perfect. If yours isn't, I will judge you. I will judge. I mean, I feel like I will be judged anyway, but I will also judge you even with your perfection. That's right. Try to satisfy all the director's filming requirements. After selecting the most suitable choices for all of the camera positions and narration, you may begin filming and see the results. Oh, so I have to actually, like, pick the things. Let's see. You need a scene that shows off the workshop. I mean, can I scroll between... Oh, you can actually... That's wild. I was trying to go up here. Well, if it's a promotional thing, you want a wide shot to show people where it is. And then... you only have the one option there, so we're gonna go there. You're judging me now. I literally haven't even started. Guys, please. You need a scene that shows off the forging machine. You just pick some flowers. Why are the other two options so obviously bad? Like, why do you have the police strolling up? Oh my god. That she could be. This isn't even the blacksmith. This is just a random woman. Narration. Yeah. I love how the narration options are just whatever. You need a scene that shows off the atmosphere as Estelle works relaxedly. Well, I mean, this is the only image that has her in it. It shows how chill that she is. She's enjoying her tea while it's doing the work. Oh, I see. The narration pops up because of the image I'm choosing. I got you. You need a scene that shows off the weapons arranged in boxes. How about we pick the cake? I love how it's like really obvious which one you should be picking, and then they give you like two really goofy ones. The cake one really gets me though. Fine. We're doing great. I mean, the last one, either of these two could actually work. This one's the most random. Like, yeah, they love this workshop. They are the workshop. Like, that looks nice, but I feel like it should be, like, probably, like, wow, this is where you are. You know? Bam! I did it. There's no way that she would hate this. Oh look, you even get to see what you've done. I love that she... I love that. I want to have the cake in there so bad. I think the cake would be hilarious.
Oh, it appears that you have more skill than I thought.
Lady, do you have Steam or is all of your stuff console? I do have Steam. I don't really use it, but I do have it. And I guess I do have a PC that could play stuff these days. I do mostly play on my PlayStation, though, but I do have Steam, yes.
All the shots had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection to the characters and their lines.
Wow, you really liked my work of art? Thank you.
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina?
That's very suspicious, Noodle.
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little Oceanid, I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know.
Let's go, Farina! My queen!
I already had several troops approach me for the Fontaine Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't pique my interest. If others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily, then, well...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
Well, what about the pay?
I'm Indeed, now that I'm a normal person, I need finances too.
Huh?
Huh?
You know how much you're willing to pay me to be the director? The pay is also an important factor for me to consider, you know.
Okay, so listen, this is a production that we all decided to go all in on and spend our own money and not get any dividends. How about that, Farida?
Well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervylet were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
Oh my god, she mentioned him.
But our crew is in a tight financial spot at the moment.
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still something I'd like to ask. Exactly what film are you planning to make?
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Huh? Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller?
Oh my god, she's a fan.
So Farina's read it too.
Of course I read it. I've always had a keen interest in artistic works that strike a chord with the populace. I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Yep.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another issue.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now.
Noodle! Where's the timer? I'm on my PlayStation. What do you mean? It's just a direct broadcast from the PlayStation. I never have the timer on. Because I literally can't. The timer is in our hearts and minds, Noodle. We just have to YOLO. I yelled at you so extravagantly it woke up my cat and now he's here to cuddle. Hi, baby. Oh, you leaving me now? Okay.
It reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand is well worth it.
So, are you a big fan of this story, Farina?
Well, it's alright. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a rather unsatisfactory note. I have high standards, you know.
Oh my god, she could fix whatever issues she had with it.
Mr. Xavier, if, hypothetically speaking, I agree to
Oh my
be
god,
the
you called the
director,
ponyta into
how
existence.
much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
I would give her all of it. I'd love to see what she would do with it.
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest star.
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit.
I mean, now that's sounding ominous. What did she plan on changing?
Absolutely no problem.
We're counting on you, Director Farina.
Alright. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you agree?
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves. A great script calls for a great director.
That's Sparkle!
I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds. If you have fine cheese and bread, you wouldn't just let it sit on the counter and get moldy just because you lack an oven, right?
What an analogy. I support her.
Oh, Hydro Archon above! I'm not dreaming, am I? Somebody pinch me.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a little early to celebrate.
Sorry, I stole the only ponyta so that I could run away. Farewell. Thank you.
There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve filming locations. Not to say set up lighting and props. And by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
I thought about it. You solved it for me.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Florand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to her.
Girl, it's time to talk to her again.
Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the characters in the story.
I'm kind of surprised Navia is even a thought, to be honest. Their interactions have always been super awkward.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day. I can't think of anyone more qualified than them.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I, don't have any connection with them at all. So, in the end, we still have to start by talking to Nervilette.
Always.
No need to go to all that trouble. I know their Captain Chevreuse.
Oh, you do? Wait, Chiari, how do you know the captain of the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
I'm a dangerous criminal, don't you know?
No particular reason. Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped me out on a few occasions.
No, let's go through the trouble. Well, I mean, maybe he'll show up anyway, it's fine.
In return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So, we've gotten to know each other over time.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation? Your work is becoming more and more mysterious.
It'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all. I have no objections.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties. Do you think she'd really have time to help with shooting a film? And then there's the issue of pay.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
I appreciate the lurk, Noodle. And congrats on Adventure Rank 23, Spidey.
Then I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on sale today, so I've got to go. You can just tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan later.
Macaroni's on sale today, so I've got to go. Her priorities. Oh my god. I'm gonna take a picture of that. That honestly cracks me up. Perfect.
No problem.
Having Farina join feels like a big boost to our team.
Yeah, it does.
Of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power of my name in these lands. You'll be so glad I agreed to help. I can guarantee that even the standing tickets will be sold out.
I can't wait for our film to win the Farina Award. Farina gets to win the award that is named after her.
I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
Fantastic. I want Farina to be more sassy to Paimon.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevreuse is today.
Careful, Farina, your facial is showing. No, let her embrace this side of herself.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our two lead actors? Didn't they travel here all the way from Inazuma?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What? So is every person in Teyvat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? don't tell me Chiori isn't being paid either.
I already knew Xavier from before, and he's also agreed to give my brand some good exposure.
He's paying me in exposure! No!
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
Hey, Foxfire! How's it going? Wow, that level of sass was just next level. I like how it's like, look for the captain when we literally saw her in the background of a shot earlier. Spoilers for 4.3, I guess. I don't know if you really care about that, but still.
Alright, this is the place.
She loves staring at a wall for hours on end. She's been here since yesterday.
But where's the captain? There's hardly anyone around here.
Maybe the uniformed girl with the purple hair might have something to do with it.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
I am excited to hear some Erica Lindbeck. Let's go!
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her. She seems kinda intimidating.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
Just trust me.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then. Chiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she knows all these powerful people.
And Kirara! She knows everyone!
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Chiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely worked in her favor.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
Oh my god, let's go.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
She be a hoe. Takes a hoe to know a hoe. Hope you've been doing well.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
I like how she's doing, like, detective work, and then we're like, listen, we need you to be an action choreographer for our movie. I don't know why the setting for everything here is, like, hilariously goofy, but in a good way. To be honest, Maru had no work today, so no stream. We watched about 6 hours of anime. And you had a nap, and now you're making dinner? Which anime was it?
You know, that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
Would you make a deal when she's right around the corner? Do they really not see her? I hardly believe that.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know?
Gundam Seed and Agami Brilliant Park. I haven't heard of Agami. I know Gundam, though.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either.
I've been watching a few anime, but the one that I do like recommending to people is Free Ren because it's really good.
I am Chevraz, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time. Hand over whatever you're holding at once.
She's gonna beat you up.
And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
All right. I'll give it to you.
It's like an erotic novel.
But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in. I don't have anything to do with this.
I didn't even know that they were getting a new movie release. Ooh.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Oh, well, that's the admission of guilt right there. Bam.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
Isn't that the same NPC that we could have put in the blacksmith, like, workshop video? The random woman that was just, like, one of the scenes we could have chosen? Like, yes, please come to the workshop today. The police are watching you. They really know how to sell it.
What's going on here? One second you're reading a book and the next you're escorting people away.
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right? Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vacher has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Woo! Drug busting.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and Xavier.
Yep, now conveniently she can, be in a movie with us.
Hey, I'm Chevraz. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Yeah, why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
She had to verify the information. Why is that even surprising?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
That too.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevraz. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevraz's line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
I would like to, if I can, because I know that she's on the next set of banners, I would like to get her, hopefully without accidentally getting a 5-star. There is a clink in the chat for the Pokemon friends out there. Am I doing that wrong? Oh yeah, I have to do it down. There we go.
Oh, you see, it's like this.
We want you to be in a movie. And guns.
The Two Musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. I want the actor's posture and understanding of firearms to be as realistic as possible. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming. Also, as for the pay...
No need to say any more. I'll join.
God, what a lucky bitch. Like, this would never happen, ever.
Huh? Just like that?
Really? You're willing to help us with our humble film project?
Our humble film project with international superstars and Farina directing the project, sure.
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment.
She should be an authority on what a good eye is, honestly. I wonder if she's like official and is just wearing the eye patch for the rule of cool, or if she actually needs it.
Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
I feel like if she is a musketeer, it probably is for her line of sight, you know, for the using the gun, so that it at least has a purpose. But why is she wearing it when she doesn't need to use the gun is the real question.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow!
Woo! Let's go!
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish.
Yeah, but you got all of the main people you needed in one afternoon. Like, I'd be thrilled about that.
Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain. Yep, see you tomorrow.
Bye! It's like talk to Chevy, but she just runs runs away.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevres?
Yeah, Chevres.
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
Nope.
The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother.
I told you, Ray, it's so good. I mean, you already knew it's good, but now you really know it's good. You definitely need to watch the English dub afterwards, too, because it just slaps in both languages. It's just really good.
They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them.
It's free Ren. I'm sure Ray will actually like type it out, but it is a super good one.
However, the Baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother.
This sounds like a very intense plot.
Many years later, members of the Baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best.
I dare say that she's a super fan of this plot. She was on board immediately.
The Baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day. But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the Baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
I appreciate that the game was like, okay, well, we're making a film about this novel that's super popular. I guess we should also tell you what this novel is about, just in case.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
You should definitely watch more of it, Foxfire. It is, I know I keep saying, oh, it's fantastic, it's excellent, it's super good. It really is. It's kind of like, I'm always excited for Friday to come around because I'll make myself something delicious and then I'll just sit down and have my weekly intake of free Ren. I actually specifically wait for the English dub because it's so good that I'm willing to wait for it even though the sub is 2 weeks ahead. Chev's voice actress sounds familiar because it's Erica Lindbeck, who I don't know if you played Persona 5, but she's Futaba. She's also in Tales of Arise. I don't know if you would play that one, but she's oh god, what was the name of the girl again? She was the main gal in that one. Futaba, hey, respect Futaba.
Yep, the Baron got what he deserved for his
Shion,
evil deeds, and
yes.
justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
She's literally in everything, so it's not entirely surprising that you would recognize it.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevroz?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons too?
Yeah, maybe she has a crush on somebody. I want to start shipping drama.
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions. Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before.
I know that you're the camera operator, but I also want you to help solve these really difficult cases.
There's been a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
Huh? Really? But Paimon didn't see anything about that in today's papers.
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the investigation is currently at a standstill. The murderer is extremely cautious.
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, I trust the members of my platoon.
Well, what if it's a gun that's not registered with the platoon? She's Luna from Hell of a Boss. I actually have never watched that.
However... Well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
In public, no less.
Huh? What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the chances that justice will prevail. Carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility. Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. Finding them is really up to the Marechaussee Phantom. You could say I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal interest.
Oh?
I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way, and also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
I don't think she really cares about muskets that much, otherwise I'd have concerns.
You mean, they might be connected somehow?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. It's a request, nothing more. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
What do you think, Traveler?
Let's give it some thought tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little tired too. We've really been hustling all day.
Chevrolet. Like Chevrolet. Right, I forgot that she's Jessie in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
I remember seeing a tweet that you can actually see the characters hanging around Fontaine before you start the next part of the quest, but I don't remember where they were supposed to be. I don't know if any of them were actually, like, hanging out in the main area or not. Because they were just vibing around Fontaine, apparently. Like, Yoimiya and Ayaka are together, Ayato is somewhere else, and yeah. I'll double check the hotel, but if not, then we will just continue on. Maybe they're eating at the cafe. Maybe I'll check that out too. You never know. Sometimes I wonder how people figure this stuff out. Like, I've accidentally run into stuff like that before during the Windbloom Festival, but, you know, I'm usually gung-ho about the plot instantly. Navia versus Raiden, which would you better? Which would be better? Like, are you asking, well, I guess it depends on your account. I can tell you that Raiden Shogun is very good with almost any possible team combo. I don't really know much about Navia because I don't have her, but she does seem to be fairly self-sufficient. She's also just super cute, so... Hey look! I found 2 of them! Let's go! Lady! I have a joke for you. Hit me.
Here, Yoimiya. Try some conch medellin.
They're just hanging out having treats. I love this. What movie do you get when you rub 2 oranges together? What do I get?
No, you ordered it, Ayaka, so you should be the first to try.
Pulp Friction. Work of art. My first thought when I saw orange was just like Clockwork Orange, and I was like, that makes no sense. She is Magalu from Berseria. That's actually really funny that you didn't immediately clock that one. But hey, now you know. Now that you know, you'll know to roll for her when she comes out in the second part of this update.
To be honest, I ordered it for you. You're fond of desserts, aren't you?
Okay, that's just cute.
Well, in that case, I guess I shouldn't refuse. Let's try some together.
All right.
I mean, to be frank, I didn't remember Magalu. Yeah, I didn't really think about Tales of Berseria at all unless it's like directly mentioned. And I'm like, oh yeah, of course. Your 71 pulls in on a 50-50. Well, let's put it this way. If you get Navia on that 50-50, then congratulations. Apparently she is very easy to build and she is fun to play. She's also just super cute. But if you lose the 50-50, and then you're guaranteed Raiden or whoever else you want, that is also a win. Like, honestly, I don't think you can go wrong in this instance.
This is amazing! Oh, the texture is so soft! You can feel the super rich aroma of butter as soon as you take a bite. And the aftertaste is pure bliss.
Great. I'm glad you like it.
I kind of feel like they're on a date.
I enjoyed it too. And I really like the swirly design.
That's about as much time as I can go without free rent injected into my veins. Alright, enjoy the next episode.
I've heard that it's supposed to look like a barrel conch. I've never actually seen one myself, but now I'm really curious about what it looks like. Hey, Ayaka, when you can find the time, would you like to go search for one underwater with me?
All right. Why don't we go right after this?
They're just gonna go underwater?
Great. Then that's a plan. There are so many places I'd like to visit with you.
I kind of ship it. I never have considered this as a ship before, but I don't know, they're actually kind of cute. There is a Pokemon in the chat! For those who celebrate. Okay, well if they were there, then there is supposed to be, I think it's Chevreuse, but that might just be from... Is that just because of what we were just talking to her about, or is that just like in general? Like, does she leave? She does leave. Well, honestly, Ayaka and Yoimiya were the only 2 I was actually intrigued about, so I guess we'll just skip to the next part. I'm still recovering! I'm nursing a broken arm after the last one, Spidey.
Everyone, Paimon even dreamt of making the film last night. If Paimon remembers right, we're meeting at Hotel de Boer. Let's get going!
The director is on her way.
Ayaka, Yoimiya, you're already here!
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Hell yeah, it did.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
I saw your little date.
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nervillette at the Palais Mermonia.
Oh no, I forgot that's where he went. I heard that he does that. Frig, I could have gone to say hi to Neuvillette. Can we, like, abort, get out of this cutscene. Dang it.
I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. He told me to go see the sights around Fontaine and to enjoy the local culture.
I want to see Neuvillette. Turn off the console. The stream just dies. Oh, no, we can just... I know I'm mid-cutscene, but that's a lot of things to set back up. I'd have to restart the stream and everything. Well, I don't have to turn off the console, I just have to turn off the game. But if I turn off the game, that you know what? If you guys are down for it, we're doing it. Alright, guys, this stream is gonna die for, like, 20 seconds, BRB.